I would say often the case. People generally don't have a lot of idea of the type of coverage that they have, or maybe more importantly, the type of coverage that they should have. And let me identify a couple of things for you. If you have commercial insurance and someone hasn't come to visit your business, look at your inventory, see who's above you, behind you, etc., and sort of really understand the type of business that you're in, it's highly likely that you don't have what you need. And certainly if they weren't there person to person, they're not really explaining to you what the different coverages are. Some things that can be commonly missed, if an agent's not looking at your lease agreement, perhaps the liability is lower than it should be. You don't know contractually what the landlord's actually looking for in terms of the insurance. They just go, okay, he's got insurance, it's all good. But perhaps there's something in there that nobody knows about, so really you're quite negligent with respect to the contract, and who knows what could happen with that. Other things that can be missed are completed operations. Often if you're a tradesperson, you do plumbing, you do gas fitting, you do carpentry, this sort of a thing. There should be provision within that policy to cover your workmanship, okay? Or cover the materials that you're buying on someone else's behalf and transporting to the place where you're going to do the business. Often those types of things are overlooked. So a plumber that causes damage to someone's hardwood floor isn't covered because his workmanship was faulty. He didn't have a broad completed ops form. One we talked about earlier was a non-owned auto liability coverage. Someone who works for you or is doing something on your behalf becomes involved in an accident where their limits are not large enough. They don't have coverage at all. They forgot to make their payment. They got canceled. Whatever. For a corporate client, you need to have that sort of coverage in place to offset that sort of an instance. So that's just to name a few.